On the theme of alcohol, this is one of our favorite drinks. It's called the Three Nines, Shiloh's de Vineros. And we either take it as an alcoholic beverage, or if you feel like you're about to get sick from a cold, we usually take a shot of the Three Nines and then drink some tea, and apparently you're meant to sweat it out. Also, like homemade wine and homemade alcohol is very popular. It is illegal, but a lot of families are still doing it, especially with wine. If you live in the countryside or the village, a lot of families still grow their own crops, like from potatoes, carrots, like all different vegetables. Nearly every single house, if not every single house, has a greenhouse with like tomatoes, cucumbers, everything. Like during the summer, you would only be buying imported goods from the shops, like watermelons, even though Lithuanians are starting to even grow their own watermelons. Buying secondhand is extremely popular, even though it was kind of frowned upon before. Families from lower incomes were usually doing it. So kids used to even get teased if they found out that their families were buying secondhand. On the topic of teasing, Lithuanian schools are not for the weak. I've never been to a Lithuanian school, but I have heard way too many horror stories. There was even this moment where we were planning to move back to Lithuania, but the only reason we didn't move back was because we didn't want to go to a Lithuanian school. Like, the bullying can just be on another level, especially if you have a more unique or different interest or just a different personality from the majority. Like, kids are so quick to pick on you, and sometimes the parents are no better. And I don't know how it is now because I don't have a lot of people that are going to school in Lithuania, but even a few years back, the bullying and the corruption from teachers alone would just be extreme. It is not legal to be bribing doctors anymore, but it is such a common practice. Like, even if you want a better grade, you're expected to bring flowers and chocolates for your teacher. And if you have someone who's sick in the hospital, you might want to think about giving them a 20 euro note or a 50 euro note just to ensure better treatment. Even though that's their job, they still expect like a little gift. And the treatment actually changes dramatically. Sauna culture is also a big thing in Lithuania. A lot of above average income families or families in the countryside have their own sauna. Not a lot of them, but more than you would expect to find, especially if they're renovating the house or doing house improvements. A lot of times, one of their first improvements will be to build an outdoor sauna. So a lot of houses in Lithuania have either a pond or a pool in the backyard or like in the garden. Still, during the summers, a lot of families go to the rivers to go swimming and to have drinks or to have a picnic.